Evening all. Just thought I'd be safe tonight. Don't want anyone to catch anything. Hope hope you're all wearing your masks, got your hand wash out, etc. If you can't hear me, it's because I'm mumbling. Evening all. Oh, it's me. Sorry. Oh dear. You got to laugh, ain't you? I think we still be wearing masks for years. Look, I've still got mine on. Hope everyone's all right, fit and well, not suffering from anything abnormal. Who we got? We got everybody. Got Scott. Yeah, hello Scott. Well, I'll just say hello everybody. Looks like we're all here. Normal. The normal reprobates have all signed in. It's what I like to see. Thanks for supporting me. I need a lot of support. I think I'm growing in there. And tonight, of course, we are on the Carlin, just for a change. And we got Mick. Yeah. Yeah, hello Mick. Are you all right? Oh, everybody's in. It's what we like to see. I get all these statistics come up, and there appear to be 6 concurrent viewers. So you're all being watched, peeps. Well, I am anyway. Okay, I'm not going to go on much more. Let's go then. Here we go. If everybody's ready, pens that are ready, whatever you've got, whatever implements, computers, whatever. So, question number 1. What is the minimum aging period for champagne to be called vintage? Question 1. What is the minimum aging period for a champagne to be called vintage? Question number 2. What type of creature is a water moccasin? What type of creature is a water moccasin? Make sure it's all right. It's all right. Just checking that nobody's stopped me for not being able to hear me or anything. Anyway, Rothesay, Rothesay, is a major town on which Scottish island? So, Rothesay is the major town on which Scottish island? That's question 3. Question number 4. What is the smallest country in Europe in terms of area? And that excludes the Vatican City. What is the smallest country in Europe in terms of area? And that's saying excluding Vatican City. Question 5 for all you chefs. Which fruit is used in the preparation of Eve's pudding? So which fruit is used in the preparation of Eve's pudding? Sorry, ladies, it's a football question. Question number 6. Which Danish footballer made 292 appearances for Manchester United and with 129 is Denmark's most capped footballer? So question 6, which Danish footballer made 292 appearances for Manchester United and with 129 is Denmark's most capped footballer? Question number 7. What, during the 2012 Olympics, became known as the North Greenwich Arena 1 due to sponsorship reasons? So, question 7. What, during the 2012 Olympics, became known as the North Greenwich Arena 1 due to sponsorship reasons? Question 8. Here's one going back a little bit. For which TV soap did actress Noel Gordon, who was born on Christmas Day in 1919, gain fame? So, question 8. For which TV soap did actress Noel Gordon, who was born on Christmas Day, December 1919, gain fame? I suppose it's a Christmas question. God, we got over Christmas yet. Question number 9. Terry Wogan and Les Dawson were two of the three presenters of Blankety Blank. Who was the third? Terry Wogan and Les Dawson were two of the three presenters of Blankety Blank. Who was the third? I'm sure they've done some remakes recently, or they might have done, but that was when it was originally on TV. So Terry Wogan, Les Dawson, two of the three presenters. Who was the third of Blankety Blank? And finally, question number 10 in this round. Bob Dylan's song Blowing in the Wind was a #1 hit for which trio in 1963? You can't say I'm not up to date with pop music, eh? Only 57 years ago. So question 10, Bob Dylan's song Blowing in the Wind was a #1 hit for which trio in 1963? And so here we go on the screen for the recap. So question 1, what is the minimum aging period for a champagne to be called vintage? What type of creature is a water moccasin? Rothesay. Question 3, Rothesay is a major town on which Scottish island? Question 4, what is the smallest country in Europe in terms of area? And that's excluding the Vatican City. Question 5, which fruit is used in the preparation of Eve's pudding? Question 6, which Danish footballer made 292 appearances for Manchester United and with 129 is Denmark's most capped footballer? Question 7, what during the 2012 Olympics known as North Greenwich Arena 1 due to sponsorship reasons? Number 8, for which TV soap did actress Noel Gordon gain fame? 9, Terry Wogan and Les Dawson were three presenters of Blankety Blank. Who was the third? And finally, Bob Dylan's song Blowing in the Wind was a #1 hit for which trio in 1963? I'll give you a minute or so on those. As usual, my lovely wife Anne is here to keep me in order, keep you in order, take the scores, and she watches it on television, tries to answer the questions, succeeds better than I do. So, okay then, let's have some answers to round number 1. So, okay, minimum aging period for champagne called vintage is 3 years. Question 2, what type of creature is a water moccasin? It's a snake. Rothesay is a major island on which Scottish island? That's Bute. What is the smallest country in terms of area? That's Monaco. Which fruit is used in the preparation of Eve's pudding? Question 5 was apples. Peter Schmeichel was the Manchester United goalkeeper who played 292 times for them and 129 for Denmark. The 2012 Olympics, the North Greenwich Arena was the O2 Arena, or I suppose Millennium Dome, whatever you want to put, but obviously that's what it was. Obviously, Noel Gordon was gained fame in Crossroads. Good old Benny. Terry Wogan, Les Dawson, and Lily Savage, or Paul O'Grady, whichever you want to put down, were the three presenters of Blankety Blank. And the trio who had a hit with Bob Dylan's song Blowing in the Wind were Peter, Paul, and Mary. If anybody's put the Three Wise Men, it was wrong. We've gone off Christmas now. It's only. You see me hiding behind the answers. Anne's busy writing away, so assume everything's coming through. Let's get rid of those. Back with me. Quick check. Oh, pinging through. That's what I like to see. Sorry, I have to keep switching screens, as you're probably aware. I might have technology to do some things, but not switching screens all the time.
Not a low scores on that name.
Was there? It's my little doorstop that keeps my questions from falling down. My elephant, can't see it, it's my elephant. Sorry, it just fell over, so I thought I'd pick him up. Anne says there's a lot of low scores in that round. Obviously pitched it wrong. Either that or no one was listening. No, I'm sure you'll all get 10 out of 10 in this round. Well, maybe. All right, then let's move on to round 2. The US Open is the first of the year's tennis Grand Slams. Is that true or false? The US Open is the first of the year's tennis Grand Slams. Is that true or is that false? Question number 2. Victoria is the capital of which island nation in the Indian Ocean? Is it Madagascar, the Maldives, or the Seychelles? 1 in 3 chance for you. Victoria is the capital of which island nation in the Indian Ocean? Madagascar, Maldives, or the Seychelles? Uh-oh, danger, cat's in. Oh, where are you going? Want to come say hello? His camera's shy. And you see his tail, look. Fluffy cat. Oh, he's just going to sit on the other keyboard. Sorry, right, we digress. Question number 3. What is the name of the Greek stroke Turkish dessert, a phyllo pastry filled with nuts and flavoured with honey? So what is the name of the Greek Turkish dessert, a phyllo pastry filled with nuts and flavoured with honey? Sure, it can fill with other things, but basically it's phyllo pastry with honey smothered all over it. Question number 4. If someone is arrested for ABH, what have they committed? If somebody is arrested for ABH, Alpha Bravo Hotel, what have they actually committed? Didn't mean to say that. So what have they committed? Question number 5. What name is shared by an English town, a race course, and a card game? I'm sure you've never heard that question before. Question 5. What name is shared by an English town, a race course, and a card game? Question number 6. In February 2020, Essex Police issued a £20,000 reward for the information into the death of Stuart Lubbock. At whose house did Lubbock die? In February 2020, Essex Police issued a £20,000 reward for information into the death of Stuart Lubbock. At whose house did Lubbock die? Question number 7. Which fitness guru and known as the body coach became very popular during the lockdown of 2020, reputedly earning £9 million? If I became a fitness coach, I wouldn't earn £9. Anyway, question 7. Which fitness guru and known as the body coach became very popular during the lockdown of 2020, reputedly earning £9 million? I think he signed everybody up on his website for £69.99, 70 quid. And that's how many people took it up. Question number 8. All Souls College, All Souls College, is part of which university? So All Souls College is part of which university? Question number 9. Who is the Roman goddess of flowers? Who is the Roman goddess of flowers? And finally, question 10 in this round. Rose Helibron, that's spelled, Heribron, became the first female judge to sit in which famous court in 1972? Rose Helibron became the first female judge to sit in which famous court in 1972? And we'll have a guess at that one. Hopefully something educational. So here we go with round 2. Right, question number 1 then. Just a quick recap. US Open is the first of this year's tennis Grand Slams. Is that true or false? Victoria is the capital of which island nation in the Indian Ocean? Madagascar, the Maldives, or the Seychelles? What is the name of the Greek Turkish dessert, a phyllo pastry filled with nuts and flavoured with honey? If someone is arrested for ABH, what have they committed? Question 5. What name is shared by an English town, a racecourse and a card game? Question 6. In February 2020, Essex Police issued a £20,000 reward for information on the death of Stuart Lubbock. At whose house did Lubbock die? Question 7. Which fitness guru known as the body coach became very popular during lockdown 2020, reputedly earning £9 million? Question 8. All Souls College is part of which university? 9. Who is the Roman goddess of flowers? And Rose Helibron became the first female judge to sit in which famous court in 1972? You can get your customary little look at those just in case you didn't understand what I was saying, like most of the time. I'll give you some answers in a minute. Just to let you know, Dave, I've just released that last one you put through. It asked me if it was okay to release it. I mean, yeah, see a problem with it? It's about the only trophy. He's on the other side at the moment, washing, so he's not going to make an appearance in camera. Right, here we go then. Answers to round 2. So the US Open, the first year, true or false? That's false. It's the last one. Australia's the first one, I believe. Victoria is the capital of the Seychelles. The Greek and Turkish dessert phyllo pastry filled with whatever is baklava. ABH stands for actual bodily harm. The name shared by the English town, racecourse and card game is Newmarket. February 2020, Stuart Lubbock, he was found dead in a swimming pool, I believe. That was at Michael Barrymore's house. The fitness guru known as the body coach, very popular during lockdown 2020, is Joe Wicks. All Souls College is part of which university? That's Oxford. The Roman goddess of flowers is Flora. And Rose Hellebrand became the first female judge to sit in the Old Bailey. Give you a second or two to look at those, just in case, as usual, you don't understand what I'm saying. But I can't help that. Come from London, don't come from around these parts. So, okay, Anne is poised again. The cat's in the way, but don't worry about that.
Better scores this time.
Better scores this time, see, better round. Okay, go to that. Get rid of those. And last week, as I said, with the pictures, I did what I said. There are 12 pictures of people before they were famous, point for each. So where are we? It's 25 past. Give you about 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Only 12 of them. Might be. I don't think there's anything too tough in there. Some of them are fairly obvious. Even I got them, and I'm terrible at pictures. So here we go then. Let's put these up. Any answers? Didn't want that, did you? That was quick. Better try this one. That's better. So 12 pictures. I think they're all numbered. A bit all over the place as usual. I had terrible problems with numbering on Publisher. But there it goes. So 1, 2, 3, 4 across the top, 4 across the middle, and 4 across the bottom. So there's your 12 pictures. Give you 5 minutes or so. On those, shouldn't be too bad. I think probably a lot of them have been seen before. And then we'll come back with the answers. Let's turn sound off, so give you rest from my voice as well. Right, your answers are on the screen then. Here we go then. Oprah Winfrey, Tony Blair, Prince Charles, Michael Crawford, Marilyn Monroe, Leonardo DiCaprio, George Clooney, Princess Diana, Ronald Reagan, Boris Johnson, Janet Street Porter, and Bill Clinton. I did start off, I didn't realise that I forgot I didn't have the sound on. I did give you a load of different answers just to upset you, but I said one was Tina Turner and 2 was Gordon Brown and 3 was the Queen, but I didn't have the mic switched on as normal. So hopefully, there you go. There's your answers up on the screen. If you got 12, well done. As I say, they were fairly popular pictures. They've done the rounds a little bit. I think we've probably seen most of them before. So, all the scores are pinging through.
Julian said he can't hear or see you. Oh,
No, you can't see me.
No, he's got 7 now.
Oh, right, okay. No, you wouldn't be able to hear me because I forgot to have the sound on. Right, let's take the pictures, that's the answers down. Yeah, you wouldn't have been able to see me. I'm hiding behind the pictures, or the answers to the pictures. And originally, I didn't have the mic on, which didn't help. But there you go. That's why you couldn't hear me. I was just lip reading.
Pinterest query mix score is put 1 out of 12 better than we thought. You mean 12 out of 12 better than we thought?
Mick, is that right? You only got 1? No, you must have got more than 1, surely. Or was 1 right? Anne was querying your score, that was all. Was it? Have you mistyped it? Or was it really 1? What's he? Has he answered?
Said, oh, yes.
Okay. All right then, let's move on to the next round then. Round number 4 tonight. 2 more rounds to go as usual. Back to general knowledge, or thereabouts, something like that. So, question number 1. Which 2010 film, which won Natalie Portman an Oscar for Best Actress, was based on a Tchaikovsky ballet? So, which 2010 film, which won Natalie Portman an Oscar for Best Actress, was based on a Tchaikovsky ballet? Question number 2. Which Central American country beginning with N is known as the land of volcanoes and lakes? So which Central American country beginning with N for November is known as the land of volcanoes and lakes?
Dave's saying if things frozen, or is it me?
It's you, because it's coming through on our television. Do you want to just hang on? Might need to reboot a second then, Dave.
Obviously, he's still there. He sent his thing through.
Yeah, but he might be not here in this round. I don't know. Just check. Okay, I'm not sure if Dave's with us or not, but I'm sure we can catch up when we read the answers again. Question 3. Francesco Molinari, Patrick Reed, Charlie Hull, and Georgia Hall are all famous in names in which sport? Francesco Molinari, Patrick Reed, Charlie Hull, Hull, and Georgia Hall, Hall, are all famous names in which sport?
He's back.
Dave is back. Okay. I get my technical person to sort you out, Dave. We have words like he's back, he's working. So hopefully you've got questions. If not, you'll get a recap at the end. Question 4. What song did Lady Gaga derive her name from? That should be fairly straightforward for all those people who don't like music. What song did Lady Gaga derive her name from? Question number 5. In which English cathedral can you see the Mappa Mundi? So question 5. In which English cathedral can you see the Mappa Mundi? I think probably most people may have seen it if they've been there. Sorry. It's probably quite an obvious statement, that one. Question number 6. In which British city was Balti, B-A-L-T-I, invented? In which British city was Balti, B-A-L-T-I, invented? Question number 7. Who wrote the opera Madame Butterfly? Who wrote the opera Madame Butterfly? Question 8. In which country was the World War II battle El Alamein fought? In which country was the World War II battle of El Alamein fought? E-L-A-L-A-M-E-I-N. So in which country, World War II, Battle of El Alamein? Question number 9. Whose backing group were called the Dakotas? Back into popular music of the 60s. So whose backing group were called the Dakotas? And finally, question 10 in this round. Which rank comes between captain and rear admiral in the British Royal Navy? So question 10, which rank comes between a captain and rear admiral in the British Royal Navy? So here we go, Dave, just in case you missed any. We'll have a recap on these then. So which 2010 film, which won Natalie Portman an Oscar for Best Actress, was based on a Tchaikovsky ballet? Question 2, which Central American country beginning with N is known as the land of volcanoes and lakes? Ignore the A in the next bit. Francesco Molinari, Patrick Reed, Charlie Hull and Georgia Hall are all famous names in which sport? And question 4, which song did Lady Gaga derive her name from? Question 5, in which English cathedral could you see the Mappa Mundi? Question 6, in which British city was Balti invented? Question 7, who wrote the opera Madame Butterfly? Question 8, in which country was the World War II Battle of El Alamein fought? Question 9, whose backing group were called the Dakotas back in the 60s? And finally, 10, which rank comes between a captain and a rear admiral in the British Royal Navy? So hopefully you've caught up now, Dave. You've probably got answers anyway. Right, I'm back. Okay, let's have some answers to round 4. Here we go then. So, question 1. Which 2010 film won Natalie Portman an Oscar for Best Actress? That was Black Swan. Nicaragua is known as the land of volcanoes and lakes. Francesco Molinari, Patrick Reed, Charlie Hull, and Georgia Hall are all famous players in golf. Lady Gaga got her name from the Queen song Radio Gaga. The Mappa Mundi is in Hereford Cathedral. Balti was invented in Birmingham. How many of you put Bradford? But Balti comes from Birmingham. Who wrote the opera Madame Butterfly? That was Puccini. Question 8. In which country was the World War II Battle of El Alamein fought? That was Egypt. Billy J. Kramer had a backing group called the Dakotas. And the rank between Captain and Rear Admiral in the British Royal Navy is Commodore. Okay, should be all right. Let's have a quick ping. Yeah, answers pinging through. So Annie's on it. Bernie, another 10.
Ooh,
Bernie, you're doing well tonight.
he's on a roll.
He's on a roll. He's on a roll.
5 and 10.
Yeah, there's a couple of 10s. So obviously, the quiz has got easier as it's gone on. Maybe we'll change that. We'll change the last round then into the most difficult round you ever seen, had, but I won't really. Okay then, let's go on the last round tonight then. So, question number 1. In the game Monopoly, which land vehicle is a playing piece? So in the game Monopoly, what land vehicle is a playing piece? I think these are in the original ones. Don't think it changed. Might have done, but I've got an answer here. If you haven't got it, tough. Question number 2. A thermophobic avoids high levels of what? A thermophobic avoids high levels of what? Question number 3. A nocturne, Nocturne, is usually played on what musical instrument? So a nocturne is usually played on what musical instrument? Question number 4. How many minutes does it take for the International Space Station to orbit the Earth? Is it 90 minutes, 120 minutes, or 150 minutes? So, question 4, how many minutes does it take for the International Space Station to orbit the Earth? 90 minutes, 120 minutes, or 150 minutes? I'll give you a clue, it's one of those 3. Ah, dear. The old ones are the best. Question number 5. John Travolta is a famous follower of what religious movement? John Travolta is a famous follower of what religious movement? I would have put Greaseology for me, but that's not the right answer. Greaseology. Amarelle, question 6 this is, Amarelle, Amarelle, is a type of what small stone fruit? Amarelle, A-M-A-R-E-L-L-E, is a type of what small stone fruit? Question number 7. In Greek mythology, Charon, C-H-A-R-O-N, was the ferryman on what hellish river? In Greek mythology, Charon was the ferryman on what hellish river? Question number 8. Forget-me-not flowers are most commonly what colour? Forget-me-not flowers are most commonly what colour? Two more questions to go tonight. Question number 9. What lubricant was originally called Wonder Jelly? What lubricant was originally called Wonder Jelly? And finally, last question tonight. Real upmarket question for you all. What is the cartoon character Andy Capp known as in Germany? Is he Dick Tingler, Helmut Schmacker, or Willy Wacker? Sorry, Anne's made me laugh now. Question 10. What is the cartoon character Andy Capp known as in Germany? Is he A. Dick Tingler, B. Helmut Schmacker, or C. Willy Wacker? Always what?
I've lost my connection. I need to put it back in a minute.
Okay.
Just ask him to hang on a minute.
Yeah. Okay, Anne's just saying that her connection's gone on the computer. She just rebooting it. It tends to happen sometimes on our second computer where she does all the scores coming through. So just bear with us a minute while the connection comes back up. If not, you have to come and use this one.
Put the questions on. I've got one. You just come over.
Yeah. So right, let's do some. Oh, I've got the answers. Yeah.
Yeah.
You haven't put the answers through yet. Sorry.
If you put the questions up again so they can look at the questions.
Okay.
When you read the questions out, but if you can just put the questions up for them to look at while you just come and have a look at them.
Okay. So I'm going to leave the questions on there. There's a bit of an error on 2, but that was me not taking out things.
It's gone completely, so you have to. I don't know what you went into. I haven't got dates on the screen.
I don't know. All right, sorry about that, everybody. You've seen the questions up there. I just had to reboot the other computer. So in the game Monopoly, what land vehicle is a playing piece? Question 2, phobic avoids high levels of what? Just don't look at the next word, but you've got the answer anyway, I'm sure. Forgot to take that out. It's heat or temperature. I'll give you the answer now. A nocturne is usually played on what musical instrument? How many minutes does it take for the International Space Station to orbit the Earth? 90, 120, 150 minutes. 5. John Travolta is a famous follower of what religious movement? 6, Amarel is a type of what small stone fruit. 7, in Greek mythology, Charon was the ferryman on what hellish river. Forget-me-not flowers are most commonly what colour? What lubricant was ordinarily called wonder jelly? And in the cartoon character, handicap was known in Germany. Is it A, Dick Tinkler, B, Helmet Schmacker, or C, Willy Whacker? I thought you wanted an intellectual question. So I'm sure you've been looking at those. I think we've all got answer to 2.
I haven't got Dave's answer, score for the last round.
Dave, Anne says she hasn't got your score for the last round. Round 4. Did you ping it? Can you ping it through, please? Right, let's have some answers, last answers tonight. Okay, in the game Monopoly, what's the land vehicle is a playing piece? That's train. Thermophobic highest limit of what? I've got heat, but temperature. Forgot to take the heat bit out. 3, a nocturne is usually played on what musical instrument? That's the piano. How many minutes does it take for the International Space Station to orbit the Earth? That's 90 minutes. John Travolta is a famous follower of Scientology. Amarel is a small small stone fruit? It's a cherry. Charon was the ferryman on the River Styx. Forget-me-not flowers are most commonly blue. Lubricant called her wonder jelly, that was Vaseline. And finally, handicap known in Germany as Willy Whacker, as opposed to any of the others. You got it now?
Well, I don't know whether it comes through, but so are all the others. So I don't know whether that Dave's 8 is for this round or the last round.
Dave 8. Train. I think that was the last round. I'm sure it's a car. Okay, peeps, then there's a lot of people saying car. I'll take car or train for that. So if anybody's changing their score, but the one that we had was a train. Yeah, I think there was a car. It was a Rolls Royce, wasn't it? Yeah, so car or train. So change your scores. Add 1. So 8, yeah. So, yeah. So you need to change some of them.
This round and the last round.
Sorry? So Dave's got 8 for each round, yeah. Yeah. 8. Train or car, Andy. So you must have 8 or 9, not 7. You had 8. Seven with the car. 7 then. Okay. Bernie 9. Chris 9. Jill's gone up 1.
7.
Just add 1 to everybody's score. It's all I say. Because they've all got it right. Right, let's take.
Steve. 7. So has he got 7 or 8?
Just have 1. All right then. Anne's just adding up scores. I confused the rule obviously by making the normal cock up in the last round, but she's busily doing the scores. We were supposed to be away in sunny Devon this weekend. we were going away, but of course, as good in lockdown, it would have been Anne's birthday on Saturday, so we were due to go away, but that's not happening. And we were due to be going away at the end of March in the New Forest, and that's been cancelled as well. So I assume that from that again was a bed and breakfast in a pub. So I assume that they know that they're not going to open by the end of March, so they're cancelling all their weekends, which is a shame. But there you go. So that means we're here to enjoy Tuesday nights and normal mayhem that I cause. But there you go. Wouldn't be the same if there wasn't some controversy somewhere along the line. One of these days I'll get it all right, and then nobody will be very happy. Mind you, I can't see that happening. Not likely to get it all right. Anyway, so next week we're back at the same time as we move into February. So current plans, of course, is to go to at least the end of February, but my guess is that it will go on a bit longer than that. Unfortunately, we're probably not likely to be let out for some time. So we'll just have to wait and see. Let's hope all the infection rates come down and everything comes down. All these sad milestones that we keep hitting are not particularly nice. So we are all doing as much as we can, I think. Certainly, it's not getting any easier working from home as we're getting more and more referrals in. It's just crazy at the moment. But there you go. It keeps me working. Won't be long. Anne's nearly done her bit, as I say, since I confused her. Thanks for all bearing with me tonight. Hopefully things not too bad. Here we go then. Scores on the doors. Okay. Right. So we have Megan on 29. I have Andy and Jill on 31. Then on 36 we have Chris and Steve. 37 we had Dave. 38 we had Bernie. On 41 we had both Linda and Jules. And tonight with 42, our winner is Scott. Well done, people. Thanks very much. Sorry it's been a little bit of a mess up at times tonight, but that's the way it is. It's what happens with live broadcasting, also I've been told. Yeah. Never work with animals, children, or Phil Kirk. It's a warning to you all. Anyway, that's all it is from me tonight. Have a lovely week, and I will see you next week. Have a good time, everybody. Thanks, then. Yeah, Anne says thanks for all the wishes for happy birthday. Oh dear, Jill says she's lost 3 friends. So, yeah, it's terrible. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Jill. Yeah, bye everybody. Bye Tracy, bye Scott, bye Jill, Chris, Andy, Sue, Jules, Linda, Mike, Mick. It's no problem, everybody. If I've forgotten anyone, Bernie, Dave, Chris. I think it probably pretty much sums up everybody. Thanks, everybody. See you all, and we are now ending the stream. Good night. Happy birthday, Mick says. Yeah, thank you. She's waved to everybody. Done the royal wave from over the other side of the room. Good night. Oh yeah, COVID, Jill says. Oh, sorry to hear that, Jill. It's such a shame. It's just. No, but Anne said, "Well, they work college, Jill." Sorry, I'm going to disappear, or just local friends. Should be typing something. Right. Okay. Good night, everybody, and we'll see you all soon. Bye. I think she must have gone.